joy of vibrant sunsets, comfort of meaningful conversations, and soul-stirring moments of reflection your way. Question number 1. Did you not always know you will end up here? I've never been more sure of the I don't belong here feeling than when I was coaching to prep for the IIT and EEE engineering exams. My house was an hour and a half away from school, and the coaching institute was somewhere midway. So to save some effort on most days, I would get off the school bus, dressed in my school uniform, and head to a 4-hour mind marathon after a 10-hour school day. I was miserable. As miserable emotionally and socially I can remember myself ever being. It was the trend and in many ways an unspoken norm to be an engineering aspirant in my small hometown of Dehradun. If you were a science student, and a good one, then not qualifying for a major entrance exam was unthinkable. So the peer pressure cooked me into signing up for this. And because my parents had paid 70,000 rupees in cash for a 2-year subscription, I felt more guilty of desiring to bail out. Therefore, I held on for every single evening for 2 years. While most of my coaching mates would flash their intelligence every time the professor raised a question, I would doodle in the back pages of my notebook and dream about a life far away from this reality. I think law of attraction works. At least in my case it has. Coupled with courage to speak up, resilience and non-negotiable amount of hard work, it does. In these classes, I would wonder about traveling around the world one day. And if I could speak for a living, God knows how much I love having conversations with people. But who would talk to me? How will I make a living out of this? Is there an opportunity for me out there with no network or high-profile connections? My mind would dance unchoreographed amidst these questions, and yet my heart invariably would assure me that it was going to happen. I did not know at the time how and when, but I knew it would, and therefore I would rehearse responding in an imaginary interview. I would pretend to be in an airplane seat reading a book and writing on my computer a speech or a song lyric. I would scribble poetry on the footnote sections of my journal as if it was manuscript waiting to be published. Years later, I'm writing this reflection sitting in an airplane, with my poetry book right in front of me in the front pocket of my seat. And I'm returning from hosting a major conference in Mumbai, where I had the honor of chatting with the likes of Nobel Peace Prize winner, renowned world dancer, and some fascinating neuroscientist. After 2 years of excruciating slogging at the coaching institute, I remember acknowledging that I was at the wrong place at the wrong time and was doing the wrong thing. And that never in my life again I would let all those 3 probabilities realign. At max, it would be just 2 of those, and that would be a huge success in having learnt my lessons from that experience. We all are constructing our lives by laying the brick of one decision over another. It always helps to ponder whether or not your life today is a sum total of all the choices you have made so far, and whether or not you knew all along you'll end up exactly where you are. Question number 2. If you could design a menu for your life, what all would it include? Every time I have asked someone this question, 2 things have happened. First, a smile rises on their face just hearing it. And second, that they ask me to break it down furthermore and explain. It's quite simple though. If you could curate a